Yo, man. Usually we start the show out and we go hype and everything's all popping and we're getting it in. But tonight, I'm gonna start the show out like this. Gun violence is really fucking prevalent in the United States right now. And yesterday we saw children, little children, fucking elementary school kids that didn't even have a life. Like I sat and I watched today as all those names scroll down of all the people who died. 19 kids and two fucking teachers. One teacher covered a kid as she was being shot to protect that kid.
Holy shit.
You know, I know we talk about, this, that, and the other thing happening in the world of professional wrestling. Well, tonight, tonight, I just want to start the show with that. Man, I mean, just a moment of silence for the people who died in that situation. The parents that are without their kids. The killer, the 18-year-old boy who killed all those kids, shot 100 people, was also killed. But earlier that day, he killed his grandmother.
Oh.
Like, I just don't get it, man. And this news has been funneling in all day. People have been talking about it all day. It's everywhere. Like, it's all over everywhere. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. So, before we start the show and we get into it and we talk about the most exciting night of professional wrestling of the week, I would like to do this. I would like to have a moment of silence for all the kids that lost their lives, for the parents, the grandparents, the friends, the uncles, the cousins, the brothers, sisters, all those people who lost their family members in Texas at Robb Elementary. Thanks, guys. All right. Now with all the sad stuff out of the way, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your brother, franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, and the man in the chair right there, Shane Husky. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks 3 long years.
3
years. I'm talking, man, 3 years of excitement in professional wrestling. We're talking, man, 1,095 days.
Wow.
And I would call it the little engine that could, but they started off with such a bang and such a backing that the chances of it was theirs to lose. It was theirs to fail, and they have not.
No,
they've developed a core audience. They've developed a following. They've attracted the right talent. They've put on some good matches, some dream matches.
Oh, yes.
They've given the fans what they wanted on a pretty consistent basis.
They did.
Every time.
And I got to say that tonight was one of those nights where AEW served up a couple of matches that I love to see. And one of those was Samoa Joe and Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh,
man.
If
y'all thought Kyle O'Reilly did it last week, man.
He did it tonight.
He did it tonight.
Without the Undisputed Elite.
Without
the Undisputed, without any shenanigans, without any bullshit. It was chef's kiss.
Without his former NXT tag team partner. Oh, wait.
If you want to talk about the making of a breakout star, of somebody going singles, of someone looking strong in a loss, that was it right here.
Man, we start to show out with a steel cage match.
Oh man, we're the crowd fired up today.
Hey, I gotta say, man, Jim Ross, normally salty as fuck, but Jim Ross said something tonight.
I'm very happy tonight.
Well, he said something tonight that made me just totally pop. He said, the only way you can win this steel cage match is by a pinfall or a submission. Escaping the cage, there ain't no way to win. That's a coward's way to win. I popped so hard.
True.
That
is true.
That was a dig at the first match of last week's Raw with Omos and Bobby Lashley.
Oh no, they mentioned
Oh man, but we got Sean Spears, the chairman, versus Wardlow with MJF, and just like I said,
Sean Spears has a good entrance, man.
Sean Spears' entrance is phenomenal, dude.
The only thing that I wish that they kept up is, when the cameraman did Sean Spears' entrance, he had his hand on the camera and then moved it down to the chair, grabbed it, and then zoomed out. They really need to do that again. That's the part I really liked about his entrance.
Yeah. I mean, Sean Spears, he got a great entrance. MJF with the Burberry referee outfit on. That screams douchebag. Anyway,
I don't know if you guys caught this, but MJF was dressed a lot like Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
back when he was reffing.
He reminded me of '97 Shawn Michaels in that Undertaker Bret Hart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I could have gotten the wrong year of that, but oh well.
Hey, Sean screwed Sean.
Literally.
It was actually a pretty funny situation. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Conrad, the mortgage guy. Hey, it's Conrad on Twitter. Prayers for my friend Mark's family, A&L. We are praying for you guys. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that their child was one of the ones that got killed in that horrible shooting.
Hope not. That is a scary situation.
He posted that an hour ago, and Conrad is the podcast god. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Podcast god.
Yeah.
The Podfather, if you will.
The Podfather. That's what. Yeah.
I like
make
that.
you a podcast you can't refuse.
Podcaster.
Yeah. So I mean, this whole thing with Sean Spears, it was like I said. Wardlow earned his long-awaited match against MJF tonight by defeating Sean Spears in the cage with the chair shot heard round the world. Sean Spears KOing the referee after a bunch of shenanigans in the match.
Yep.
And which we thought.
I told you, I told you Spears was going to hold him. MJF was going to get hit with the chair. Powerbomb Symphony. I even said Bryce Rensburg was going to be the referee. Sure enough, Bryce Rensburg slid in. 1, 2, 3. I'm glad it wasn't Aubrey.
Oh yes.
And there was a tweet on Twitter for the AEW haters. They were waiting for I can't believe they did an unprotected chair shot. AEW is dangerous. Tony Khan belongs in jail. Well, of course, those tweets never showed up.
Oh my God! Did you say Tony Khan belongs in jail?
Yeah.
Hey man, I got to give to Sean Spears. He took that Powerbomb Symphony like a champ.
Oh yes, he did.
Can I say Sean Spears is so underrated? He is
when he
underrated.
leaves MJF, he needs to have a TNT title match with Scorpio Sky.
He definitely left this match not looking like a flunky.
No, not at all.
True. But I mean, I just think he's so underrated as even as a sidekick or a lackey, whatever you want to call him. Sean Spears plays his part phenomenal, dude. Somebody give Sean Spears a high five, a handshake, and a hug or something because he deserves it.
Correct.
He totally deserves it. Sean Spears is the man. Tonight we saw Wardlow handcuffed for the first 2 minutes of the whole shenanigans, and the Ultimate Warrior the handcuffs. That really upset me a little bit. Come on, bro.
What were you expecting of Wardlow? You knew he was going to do that.
But I like at the end when Wardlow went crazy with his power bombs. He just power bombed the shit out of that guy into the cage. Oh my God.
He died.
No, man. Every time there's one security guy
who I legit thought
who just takes it.
Which I legit thought it was a female security guard. Did he just powerbomb the female
he took
security
that steel
guard?
Cage though, and the cage buckled off the ring, and dude just slid down into it. I was like, oh, his foot hit the apron. I was like, oh, he gonna be hurt tomorrow. Tony Khan better give him love that con coin.
Yeah, somebody got a little extra pay tonight.
Oh yes.
Hey, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except that guy's body. He's going to Nevada, going to Arizona for reconstructive surgery or something.
This dude was like, I'll take the bump. I'll do it.
It's Leo Sparrows, a wrestler. Leo Sparrows. He posted on Twitter, "Can somebody please get me from under the ring? I can't walk." Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, Leo, you're gonna get a
so
follow,
that's why
my
they
man.
have room for the cage in AEW, so they could do that type of stuff. That's interesting.
Oh my god. Someone go look. This guy has merch. Leo Sparrow, SPARROW. His his Twitter handle is no steak all sizzy, SIZZI. Right? He's from Long Island, New York. He's got 1,050 followers. I became number 50. And oh my god, he's also been killed by Omos.
Oh,
Wow, this guy's just getting the shit destroyed out of him.
by giants. He
Just
just likes it.
giants,
Oh,
just-
he likes it
says
so
first
very
of all-
big.
Go Professional Wrestling says first Omos, now Wardlow. Ouch.
Because you know why? They're so big.
Yeah, he's
And
so
yeah,
big
and
now.
then after this match, we have the guy
Yes.
backstage who I'll also
Wait. Hold on. Let's not talk about that shit just yet. Let's give this match a grade. I'm giving it a B plus.
What?
Yeah, dude, it had all the intrigue of the
Seriously?
shitty referee, trying to screw the guy, like the Montreal screw job in Vegas. The only thing I didn't like was the Superman handcuff share. He ripped the handcuffs off, and then you realize throughout the match they weren't on his wrist. So if he broke the handcuffs, don't you think he would have just broke the chain? But the shackles were gone, just like Thunder Rosa's belt reappeared. Shenanigans.
Like seriously, how did she get it back?
But I think the whole Powerbomb Symphony, him finally getting his hands on the chairman, Sean Spears, and even the whole spit in the face thing with fucking MJF in his Burberry referee suit. I like this. MJF hit the ring like Shawn Michaels, special black short shorts, looking like 1999, and it was also in Las Vegas when Shawn Michaels wore that.
Yep.
In 1999. The whole spot where MJF was like, "Oh wait, I can't find the key." Like Wardlow couldn't find the ring at Revolution.
Exactly.
So the unprotected chair shot was kind of ridiculous, though. I mean, let's call it what it is. Everyone talks about that, and remember all the backlash AEW got when Spears gave Cody that chair shot.
Oh yeah,
that's where all the WWE stands are like, "Oh God."
That was just a parody tweet because he said like, "Oh man, I'm looking forward to this kind of tweet later on."
Yeah, exactly. But all in all, like I said, man, that match deserved a solid 8.
I give it an A plus. Everything was just great.
I give the match an A. It delivered on all cylinders. It gave us exactly what we wanted.
Yep.
It gave us what we knew it was going to deliver. No real shenanigans in the outcome. And also MJF escaped as you'd expect him to at the end of the match. Because the payoff comes at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So exactly. As far as the go home match goes, oh yeah, this is fantastic.
Now I'm gonna say this before we go to the next segment. This is a go home show. This is a go home show.
Yeah.
Like this is the WWE. Pay attention. This is the way you do a go home show before a pay-per-view. This right here is gonna make people want to buy the show.
And I
think about that, WWE. This is where you guys suck. The next segment, of course, is the face-to-face. CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page.
For the guy that's been wanting to be in the main event, he's been going first and second this whole time with this build-up.
There it is.
Yeah.
So Shane, those are your thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Julian, your thoughts, my man.
All right. So I was wrong.
What?
Yep. I was wrong.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah. Hit record.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Rewind.
The hell just freeze over?
I can admit it. I'm man enough.
Here.
Pause. Rewind.
I'm a big enough man. I can say it.
Okay.
I was wrong. And here's what I was wrong about. For weeks, Bad Blood in particular, has been saying that Hangman Adam Page is a heel.
HELL. Hell yes.
And in this one promo,
Double house.
so in all the previous promos, it has been Hangman Page and CM Punk, both of them trying to be heels. But in this particular promo, CM Punk made a point. And he made a point that all champions and challengers need to hear. You're the champ. You're holding the belt. I'm in this business not to just be wrestling match after match for no reason, for no stakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to try and be champion. So if you're holding the belt, I'm going to come after you. It's not personal, it's business. And Hangman Adam Page has been taking this very personally for the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And CM Punk finally said, hey, it's not personal, it's business. I'm just here doing what I'm supposed to do. And that is trying to be the champion.
Yeah.
And Hangman Adam Page was just an asshole about it. I get it. You want to be champ and you want to be tough guy and all that. And you could do that without being a heel. You could be, the champ and say, I'm the champ and you're not going to beat me and I'm top dog, yada, 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 yada.
Mm-hmm.
But Hangman Adam Page has been putting a personal spin on it. Talking about CM Punk and where have you been? And you're coming in here and you're just trying to take my spot and so forth and so on. And that's not the case. It's business. And CM Punk pointed out that this is business. So he's not in here trying to be a heel. He's not in here trying to be an asshole. He's not saying I'm better than you because I don't drink and do drugs and whatnot. I'm just here because you're the champ, and naturally that belt that you carry is a target, and whether it's on your waist or across your chest, it's still a target, and I'm coming for it.
Classic face.
And in that promo, I had to say, Adam Page, you're being a heel. CM Punk, he's just here to do business. And you kind of got to accept that.
Now,
because anybody who's not trying to become champ, like Dusty Rhodes told Dallas Page, if you're not trying to be champion, then why are you here?
Why are you here? Why are you wasting your time?
What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
In this business?
What are you doing with your life? What's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Hey, like this, man. If you're not trying to win matches, if you're not trying to remain champion, if you're a champion and your goal is to go out there and get beat in non-title contenders matches,
Correct.
then dude, you ain't trying to make money in this business. You're not trying to stay champion.
No.
Because the championship is where the money is. If you're the champ,
even our truth went after Cena.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, he did.
And almost got a main event spot.
He did.
Yeah, almost.
He surely did that. But our truth sucks anyway. So anyway, I give the whole segment an A. Straight up A. I mean, CM Punk said, I plan on walking in Sunday as a challenger, very respectfully, walking out the champion.
Respectfully.
And there's nothing, and Adam Page, there's nothing you can do to take the title away from me. Okay, this is just business to me. It's my title shot. It ain't personal.
Correct.
I don't hate you. I almost pity you. I have no respect for you. What have you done since you've got here? What have you done since he's got here? He went on an undefeated streak for a long ass time.
Sure
yeah.
did.
He's beaten everyone to become the number one contender.
Yeah.
So what has he done? That's what he did, Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act stupid. That's what he did. And he said, for the first time in my life, I'll be defending the All Elite Wrestling title. I'll be defending it against you. And all the roads you traveled to get here, they were paved by me. The house you built, the construction, the lumber from the trees chopped down. Hey, CM Punk's right. He's right. I mean, CM Punk did pave the way for guys like Adam Page to be where he is. So respect those. Put some respect on my name. Basically, what CM Punk was saying there. Wouldn't be a dick. Just like, yo, hey, I did that. Now, the next match comes with this stupidest This right here gets the match gets a B. No, it gets a C.
It gets a C.
The segment beforehand gets a fucking triple F, negative triple F, a triple double negative 0.
Wow.
Because Chris Jericho is the
He's a wizard.
dumbest
He's a wizard.
gimmick
He's a
in this
wizard.
whole
He's
fucking
for
thing.
the fireballs over the face.
I'm a wizard.
Wizard.
Okay, fucking Harry Potter. Go back to wherever the fucking what's that school that Harry Potter went to?
Hogwarts.
Go back to Hogwarts, you fuck. Like that was stupid. They're walking past the security guy. Hey, are you wearing a John Moxley shirt? Poof, fireball.
Phew.
I'm a wizard.
No, first the switchblade comb.
Oh, that right there was funny. He was like, what, you want some of this? Combed his hair. I was like, okay, that was
So
stupid, but that was funny. Just a random dude.
Everything entirely is an F. To the match itself.
Just throwing the fireball thing was ridiculous. But the cool thing about it was when Jericho was on commentary, he referenced the Terry Funk shirt that fucking Eddie Kingston was wearing to the ring. Everybody knows. If you don't know about Terry Funk used to throw fireballs all the time.
All the time.
And for FMW, he used to throw fireballs all the time. So that was a cool little reference, a little throwback to Moxley. I mean, to Terry Funk, which was kind of awesome. But the Private Party, okay, is it me or does Mark Quinn look old as fuck now?
Yeah, he some reason looks really old.
Like I don't know.
Has he always been that old?
No, like they're young. It's just I guess he dyed his beard blonde.
I don't like
that. That blonde look does not look good on him.
No, it doesn't.
He looks stupid.
That off.
For those of you who watch This Is Us, when they show Randall older with gray in his beard, that's what the blonde did for him.
Yep, that's Mark Quinn. But Jericho and William Regal were on commentary. I enjoy William Regal on commentary. I really do.
Always.
William Regal can just do anything.
So the Blackpool Combat Club, not the BBC, the BCC.
You sure it's not the BBC?
I'm positive it's not the BBC. It's the BCC. The
Damn
Blackpool. It should be the PC, the BPCC if anything. The Blackpool Combat Club, not the BBC club, not the BBC.
I know.
The British Broadcasting Channel, not the big black
C word.
Roosters.
Just the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh man, those big black roosters.
Eddie Kingston came out with John Moxley for the tag team match, and dude, Kingston came out wearing some Jordans.
Yeah,
some long ass socks and some little ass basketball shorts and a Terry Funk t-shirt. John Moxley came out sporting the BCC shirt, not BBC Shane.
Okay,
BCC.
So we all know that Eddie Kingston comes to the ring wearing whatever he probably was.
Damn well pleases.
Whatever he woke up
pretty much.
Morning. He was working on his car. He was installing some cabinets in his kitchen. And he looked at his watch. He looked at his watch and he was like, oh shit, I got a match. I gotta go.
I need to find me a shirt.
Mox is on the locker room putting his gear on. He was like, bro, what are you doing? Oh, I just came from the garage, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go.
I was walking my dog. Let's go.
Moxley is like mad as hell because he's like, this motherfucker just puts on anything and I just
right? Yeah. He's over here wearing some jorts. Like, he just came to the ring. But this match was.
I want to be comfortable while I'm wrestling.
It was actually pretty interesting because Mark Quinn and Private Party did fucking good.
Yeah.
So
stop jobbing out Private Party.
So watching this match, I came to the conclusion that Private Party was here to get elevated. Because they didn't get squashed.
No, they didn't.
And I think that's part of the job, if you will, of the Blackpool Combat Club, is that you expect them to come and squashing people, and they have squashed. they have
They have.
They
I
have
thought
squashed
they
the
were
shit out of some
squashed.
people.
They have squashed a few people, but there's some teams who they haven't quite squashed.
I mean, look at last week's match with Matt Seidel and
Yes,
and
Dante Martin.
Dante
And
Martin.
you-
That was fucking
and
phenomenal.
you have to say, oh wow, they're making these guys look really good because they're just not steamrolling them.
Yeah.
And so Private Party came out of this looking a little bit stronger, a little more resourceful, just a little more vibrant, and it takes away from people calling them Montez Ford and
Antonio Dawkins.
Antonio Dawkins.
Profits,
2.0. Yeah. So
Look, to call anything 2.0 is just horrible. Okay.
they're not coming out with the solo cups and all that shit no more. It's
No,
Yo,
they
man.
just like, hey, can we copy your whole ring but make it a little bit different?
yeah, they're doing
Yo,
their
man,
own
ain't
thing.
nothing wrong with
So-
red solo cups.
So it's good to see that. I was happy to see that.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with red solo cups.
Nothing.
I mean, do you want the smoke? do you want the smoke?
No, but you can
Just
shave
saying.
off that beard.
Yeah, that beer looks stupid. But this match was pretty chaotic from the gate. And
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of BBC, so this woman at my work, older black lady. I mentioned this comment. I made this comment at work, and I was like, because I saw the tweet from Renee Paquette, right? I was sitting there, I'm like, oh my God. Renee Paquette just tweeted, I heart BBC. And she said, what's BBC? The entire room turned and looked at her and said, what? And she goes, I don't know what it is. So one of my buddies goes, Google it.
then
And I was
she
like,
just
she goes,
said,
British Broadcasting Corporation? I said, no. Google it through the Urban
scroll
Dictionary.
down.
So
So a
as
little
she's
bit
scrolling down, she sees this one girl's look, and she shows her a big old black rooster. And she's like, a rooster. And then she scrolls to the Urban Dictionary. She goes, oh my God. And this the most random thing. This super ass quiet, like nerdy ass, like super quiet, like in the corner, Harry Potter ass dude says, they're talking about a man's dick. Black man's dick. And I was like, we all just looked at him and he was like, well, I know things. I know a lot about that. We were like, really?
What?
Shout out to Nike. Just saying, man. Wow. The things you hear.
Okay.
And
Yep,
then
it's
finally, that
crazy.
lady said, I just called that Wednesday night.
she was like, for you, that was the best day of your life. For me, that was Wednesday afternoon.
It's not a Wednesday.
I call that a day that ends in Y.
I call that a day that ends in Y. Yep.
That's funny.
Anyway, so they used the dreaded word again tonight. And I don't know if you guys caught it.
What?
Yeah, they used the dreaded. They used a naughty, nasty, dirty, just filthy C word.
A filthy C word.
Coexist. I gotta wash my mouth out with soap just saying that word.
Oh, I think you're going to say Coca-Cola, but you know.
It's like a filthy farm animal. Just ugh. Hate that word.
Gross.
Yeah, I'd rather say anything but that. I hate that word. Anyway,
Can they?
can they though? We'll find out Sunday night live in Vegas at Double or Nothing.
But and once again, I gotta say, the match that they had last week is what should have happened this week.
Exactly.
Yeah. You should.
So at the end of this match, they start jumping. They jump them again, and this time, Santana Ortiz is like, "Yup, this shit ain't happening. Let's go."
Yeah.
And they brawled until
Get outta
security
here.
broke them apart. And this right here, like, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'll say it now. I said it before. I'll say it again. This right here is how you do a go home show.
It's gang warfare.
Gang
Warfare.
warfare. Yes.
Blood and guts.
Did you know Did you know today was the day that George Floyd died?
Oh yeah.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Jordan Max for posting on her Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Ooh, that's very nice. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. All right, so before we go to this next match, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break because this next match, it was popping.
Yeah.
It was popping. It was like a Japanese television show where Crockett and Tubbs, from that one show in Miami. That one show in Miami, they used to wear them. The one dude used to wear those white linen pants with penny loafers and no socks on, and thought he was cool. And the other guy was a black dude who had like a little Jerry curl and
a pair of
Toms. It was like Crockett and Tubbs. Well, that was Miami Vice, but this next match, we're gonna have Roppongi Vice.
Or as I like to call it, Funky Friends.
That was a nice segue. Huh? We'll be right back.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Okay, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go any further, let's talk about what Roppongi is. Roppongi is a district. It's a how can I say this?
It's a party district.
It's a party district in Tokyo, Japan.
Party.
It's where it all goes down. Okay, we're talking like Roppongi Hills. It's like a popular nightclubs area. It's like
Correct.
It's like if you live in LA, it's like Hollywood on a Saturday night. It's like Las Vegas. It's like what's that street?
The Strip.
No. The one with the dome. God dang it. Yeah, well, it's like Las Vegas at night. It's a party scene, and these two dudes, they exemplify partying. Your boy Trent and none other than Rocky Romero.
Rocky Romero.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rocky Romero's been around for a long time. I remember Rocky Romero from my UPW days. Part of the Cubanitos, the Havana Pit Bulls, and now Roppongi Vice. The guy has held 11, count them, 11 IWGP Junior World Tag Team Championships. 4 of them with Trent Beretta as Roppongi Vice. So tonight, Roppongi Vice are going after some titles that have eluded them for a very long time, and that is the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. But they face the top guys.
Top guy.
Top guys out.
Top guys out.
Justice.
Cash and Dax. FTR. Fear the Revival. Fuck the Revival. follow the rules. Whatever you want to call FTR,
Follow the
would you
rules.
call them
Not
World
follow
Tag
the
Team Champions? They are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the AAA Tag Team Champions. And this match right here had high implications because the winners of this match may or may not receive a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. And you know, someone made this reference to a door, like this door that not everybody can go through.
Oh my God, you can say it.
It's kind of like forbidden.
verboten.
It's like the forbidden.
It's
Very
kind of like
forbidden.
forbidden. Well, this forbidden door got
It was-
kicked the fuck wide open tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I
It
was
sure was.
so excited. First and
Oh, man.
foremost,
I
This
didn't know who
tag
the
team
other
match?
guy was.
this tag team match was friggin' awesome.
And not from the direction you thought it would come from.
Mm-mm.
No.
This match was so awesome. I mean, it was like top tier, like one of the best tag team matches you've seen all year. And then that door got kicked right open because the United Empire invaded AEW.
Right
tonight.
on time.
Jeff Cobb, your boy Great O'Con, who Jim Ross and who that was. Jim Ross, I'm like, dude, what? Are you serious? Jim Ross was back in the salty ass mode at that moment. He was like, it's Jeff Cobb, and some dude, Jeff Cobb and
Some guy.
Genghis
Honestly, I
Khan.
didn't know who the other guy was until
No,
they
he
named
kept
him
saying
at the
Genghis
end.
Khan. He goes, it's Jeff Cobb and Genghis Khan. And I was like, Great O'Con? Genghis Khan. Yeah, Genghis Khan. I'm like, no, that's
Genghis
Great
Khan.
Great
O'Con.
O'Con.
Great
That's
O'Con.
the United Empire.
Okay, so that was Great O'Con. All right.
Shout out to a friend of the channel, personal friend, Jeff Cobb. Yeah.
Hey,
gave that-
we are
gave that tour of
always
the islands.
happy to see
Huh?
Jeff Cobb. On
I
the
love
screen.
Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, we
Shout out to
gotta
Jeff
have
Cobb.
him on the show when we're doing some reviews.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb is the man. Shout out to Jeff Cobb. Hit that tour of the islands on Beretta. Game over. So
Oh man,
this to
his
me-
power slam reminded me of Mil Muerte's power slam.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
This match to me was the gateway. Someone just came and just kicked the forbidden door wide
They
open.
just-
I was on the phone having a conversation and got so excited when I seen Jeff Cobb. I mean, I got as excited as Shane popping about 5 blue chews. I was like, oh my God, yes.
Oh man, I took about 40 million tonight.
It was like I was downstairs sleeping and Santa came in and I was like, I know you, bro. That's what it was like. That's what it was like.
Say that.
So shout out to Jeff Cobb. I sent him a text. I was like, welcome to AEW. And he was like, shootsies. That's all he said.
Hey
So-
man, anytime you see someone take the iron claw into a
Bro.
face choke slam into a table,
Bro.
come on. I mean, it's a good
Bro.
day.
And sell it perfectly, like
Sell it
Oh,
perfectly.
yeah.
Man.
Because no one sells table spots as good anymore. They don't.
So basically what we see here, Matt, ladies and gentlemen, is we saw the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions facing a New Japan tag team. Shane's popping blue chew. I've always shout out to our boy Drew Nicholas.
No,
Drew says Shane popping blue chew. Always I come in. It's right
always. Well, now I can take them because I'm not at my dad's place. So you know,
Oh, you were hiding that. All
I
right.
was really hiding.
Shout out to Drew from Fightful Overbook. Friend of the channel. Drew, if you want to jump on, man, send me a message in a private DM. I'll gladly add you on. This was a really great match tonight. I mean, the fact that the
Is
Forbidden
this the
Door, the
Drew
AEW,
that's my opponent for Double or Nothing?
the AEW and the New Japan crossover door has been swung wide open. Like, this is gonna be great. This match, I can't get over it. I mean, FTR by far one of the very best tag teams in the world
Correct.
to face the United Empire, who were just tearing everybody apart in New Japan. And then you got Roppongi Vice, who was a very well accomplished tag team in their own right. I mean, if we can get the AAA, what if we can get the IWGP Tag Team Championship, the AAA Tag Team Championship, and the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship all in one match?
All up for grabs.
Winner take all.
Winner
I mean, it's
take
Vegas.
The
It's Vegas.
real
Stakes gotta be
winner
high.
takes all.
You know what I'm saying? It's Vegas. Like tonight, they were in Vegas. The stakes were high. Let's go.
Be triple and up.
Triple or nothing.
I mean, I'm game, bro. I'm so game for that. I give this whole segment a freaking A++.
Yeah.
Not to mention that my boy Caprice Coleman, friend of the channel, Caprice Coleman, Ring of Honor commentator, professional wrestler extraordinaire, was on the call tonight, so to speak, to bridge that gap between old and new Ring of Honor. The chants screaming FTR, Vegas fans are surreal, man. They love wrestling in Vegas.
They do.
Just like boxing. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, who gave a big shout out to TJP today on Twitter.
Oh, nice.
It was really cool. The hot tag by Harwood to Wheeler was fantastic. Dude, Cash takes that hot tag so great.
Hot tag, man.
Yeah, but the way he shoved Beretta into Romero, or Romero into Beretta, was hella funny, man. Hella funny. This was one of those good matches that it was just great. So what we're gonna do real quick is take a real quick commercial break. We're gonna bring Drew on so we can get into this AEW get down, man. So we'll be right back after these exciting messages. Yeah.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Again, we got a boy, Big Money Drew up in the house. Drew, what is up, my man?
Hey, I'm doing good. I felt like I was watching TV just now. All these wonderful commercials. I love that.
Man, hey man, I'm so glad that you're over the whole COVID get down, because COVID fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm glad you're well.
Yes.
So let's get into this three-way dance: Jungle Boy versus Swerve Strickland versus your boy Ricky Starks. Man, with the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line Sunday, Jurassic Express, Julian's favorite tag team, defending against Team Taz's Absolute Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, and your boy Shane Strickland and Keith Lee. Now, I don't know if they have a name called Swerve in My Glory or something like that. Is that their tag team
Swerve in
name?
My Glory.
Because Keith Lee wore a shirt that said something like that today, but
yeah,
I digress.
Yeah, I think that's what the shirt says on the shop now.
That was a perfect
Shut up,
opportunity to call their tag team name Swerveless.
Swerveless.
Oh, I like that.
Shane. Shane's been coining some phrases lately, man. I don't know. So Drew, you were one of the mainstays at the Wicked Crazy Pinfalls podcast. What do you think, Drew, of the man to your left, or my right, actually? Superstar Shane Husky over here, the Wicked Crazy Pinfalls champion.
Did you guys can hear me or no?
Yeah, we
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
We hear you.
My I promise you I didn't plan this, but my computer actually froze just now. So
Oh no.
let me
You're still there.
Let me
My forehead.
restart it, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I did the hook curse thing.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
He's ducking you, champ.
Oh yeah, he's totally ducking me. I would totally use a computer or freeze it too.
Shane already with the Hookhausen curse.
And it actually
Curse of the
worked. Who
championship.
knew?
Call him Huskhausen.
Huskhausen.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I want that to be a thing now. Hey,
I mean, we can always contact ProWrestlingTees.com and get a Huskhausen T-shirt. Maybe.
yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I do have an account there. Maybe I can get them to set one up for you. So this triple threat match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line on Sunday.
Pop Bluetooth for a second for that one. Holy shit.
Jeez. It's going to be a massive championship opportunity for Strickland, who has literally got himself a lot of momentum with him and Keith Lee's signature win, putting Starks away with the swerve stomp tonight. Oh my God. That finisher was devastating.
Yes.
Devastating. Shane, what are your thoughts on that?
I really enjoyed this match because these three guys, they're just gonna go have a great match, and this by far for me is like match of the year candidate of this one.
You think
This is my
so?
personal favorite. Yes.
What about you, Julian?
Nah.
Only because of Jungle Boy.
One word.
Yeah, so here's the thing, man. I will admit I'm overly critical of any match the Jungle Boy is in.
Oh yeah, every time.
That's because they keep on doing this crap with him. And so, for example, in this match, I get it. Ricky Starks and Swerve Strickland have a thing, and so Jungle Boy is like just laying in the cut, letting it go on, and then he kind of pops in when he has his opportunity, then goes away. But Jungle Boy's being protected. Once again, Jungle Boy, your pillar of AEW, is being protected. He's, this was not a match where he would have been. He was outclassed and outcompeted by the two other dudes in this match. So they just had him there like, hey man, you just need to go lay over there in the corner, be outside the ring. You just need to take several seats and let these dudes do what they know how to do, and maybe take a few notes and find something for your repertoire later on. Steal something. Watch this match and steal something if you have the opportunity. And so Jungle Boy just kind of snuck in a couple of times. Even when he did the snare trap, I was like, can you at least try to tighten up around his neck? I mean, it was loose as hell. It was loose as hell.
So
So what you missed right here, Drew, is
Because later on, when Samoa Joe was choking out Kyle O'Reilly, I was like, now that's a motherfucker getting choked out. Like Jungle Boy, you probably can't even masturbate right, because if you can't choke it,
it's not 9 o'clock yet, Julian. It is not 9 o'clock yet.
Hey! It is 11:49 on the East Coast. So
Don't you?
I was just
Don't you provoke him? Damn it.
So he comes in, hits the snare trap a couple times, and foils it, and then of course Swerve does his finisher move, and that's where the pin gets in. So Jungle Boy doesn't get pinned, and I go, okay, they're protecting Jungle Boy. Now,
AEW,
all things being equal,
like that.
those two should have teamed up and beat the crap out of them.
AEW is smart like that. Like they want you to like I said, and I say this every Wednesday night, because on Monday and on Fridays for certain shows, I'm not going to shit on them like I do every week, even on the Tuesday show that I usually don't shit on. If you think about it, these AEW is the only promotion around where on any given day anyone could win. I mean, hell, Bryce Remsburg might slide in and win the championship one day. You never know. Like anybody can win. Like on a show that you got Hangman Adam Page and CM Punk. Either one of those dudes can win.
Because on any given day, Jungle Boy's gonna win.
But he also will lose.
He's the John Cena of
or he's not gonna get pinned. And if you're going to protect Jungle Boy, why don't you protect Luchasaurus? Luchasaurus goes to chokeslam Powerhouse Hobbs, and Keith Lee comes in the ring and sneezes, and Luchasaurus takes a bump out the ring.
Oh, aren't you in my glory?
The camera comes over, and Keith Lee was like, and Lucha was like, oh. Oh, just got a savant kick to the head. No, he didn't. He shrugged his shoulder.
Oh
Yeah.
man! But then he hit that little corkscrew cross body on him, and they just all laid there. He got up and started laughing. I was like, Shane's probably excited. That was a big meaty man just slapping
Oh
all
man, that
types of
was
meat
a
with that
big
spot.
meaty man, and I love it.
Hey,
Man.
but shout out to
Me
my
too.
man Powerhouse Hobbs for coming in like a house of fire.
Oh yeah, that clothesline was killer.
Looking good.
Yes.
He put Swerve on his ass with that clothesline for real.
Mhm.
He sure did.
So what are your thoughts on this, Drew?
I think that this match at Double or Nothing is going to be one of the most exciting ones that I've seen in AEW in some time.
Yes.
Just the dynamic between the teams works so well. Small man, big man for all three teams. So,
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Think of that.
Yeah.
and all that we've seen, I think Sean may have tweeted this. Somebody said this on Twitter tonight. It would have been great to also see the three big men in a match together.
Ooh, that would have been fat right there. That could be on Rampage. Who knows?
That would be, yeah.
I
If
don't
they
know
did that on
Rampage.
Rampage, that would be cool.
Tony Khan, if you're
Um,
listening, book that shit for Rampage.
I think Shane might need to, instead of popping a blue chew, Shane might need a nitroglycerin.
Man, I
Man.
would take like 60 blue chews for that.
I think I have a
match.
fucking heart attack over there.
Oh man, big meaty man slap
For
me.
real.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So
She's
yeah,
gonna
I
close
really,
out.
really enjoyed the match tonight. I love all three competitors. I thought that the lighting for Ricky Stark's entrance was gorgeous. As gorgeous as he is. It
I'm
was
all about Ricky Starks, man. I'm all
Yeah.
it
about Ricky
was
Starks.
wonderful. It really was. That spotlight, as soon as he does the
Mhm.
the move, was just
Ricky
like
Stark
ah.
can do an absolute amazing sphere.
It's like blue. It's like blue, and then it has like that little. I don't know. It's like a fucking Snapchat filter. I'm telling you, whatever it is. Then he hits that hole. Just like this fool's ridiculous. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here
yeah,
for
it was-
Ricky Starks.
It's
right
really
now.
great. I'm wondering now if, and I'm giving some of my prediction away here, but
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do it anyway because why not? I'm wondering if Christian is the reason why our Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus lose on
I've been
Sunday.
saying that the whole time.
Uh,
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, my thought process right now, I just want to see what happens with Rampage, but I don't think they're going to really address anything that happened tonight on Rampage. I think Rampage is just going to be the hour of whatever they're doing, all the matches that they're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested to see because they've been kind of going up and down with that Christian heel turn. So sometimes he's teasing it. I really love the segment. I think it was last week's segment when he was in the ring and it looked like he was about to attack him.
Mhm.
Correct.
And then he didn't. It's like, oh, is it going to happen? No. But I feel like that happened for a reason. I feel like
Dude,
the turn is
I'm
happening.
It's
so
gonna
here
happen
for
at
it.
Double or Nothing.
For two
Yeah.
reasons.
Guarantee it.
One, Christian's gonna turn and he's gonna fucking take Jungle Boy with him. And you notice
Grab him
how
by the
tonight
hair.
you notice how tonight Jim Ross was like, Jungle Boy's been in the gym and look at him, he's getting big. He's beefing
Yeah.
up like he's going for something big. Going for something
Yeah,
big.
Jungle
Maybe
Boy.
he's gonna turn and go after the TNT title.
Oh, so you think Jungle Boy is going to turn?
I think Jungle Boy with Christian. I think with Christian he'll turn.
Oh, and then Luchasaurus is gonna become a PhD master degree gimmick.
Oh god. Luchasaurus is like the backup. He's the
biggest
backup
loser in the
guy.
business.
What's Dante Martin's brother? Darius? He's the Darius Martin of that tag team right now.
You know
He's
what?
insignificant
Christian
as
needs
it
to
is.
Turn on Jurassic Express in favor of another tag team that he sees better potential in.
Think so?
Hmm.
So Drew, in case you didn't know, Julian has lost every predictions warfare so far on the Roundtable Show. Everyone. And
Well,
The fact that he's
was a push.
the fact that he's losing them is because he's the futurist. Because
That's right.
he predicted Madcap Moss at fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And Madcap Moss didn't win a match until when? Like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
So
Hey.
Actually, it's funny. I actually predicted Madcap Moss to win at WrestleMania. So
oh my God.
He
We're
won
in-
the Andre the
we're
Giant
in the same boat.
Memorial Battle Royal.
No,
the night
you're
before
saying it
WrestleMania.
wrong now. It's the Andrew the Giant Battle Royal.
oh yes, that's right.
The end.
Oh my God.
I feel bad
So-
for Luchasaurus though if that happens because he'll really be like, he'll
Dude,
become Lance-
I want him to do a freaking Joseph Parks gimmick right after this. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I really feel like he'll just become Lance Archer 2.0,
Lance
and
Archer 2.0.
he'll just
Well,
be.
Luchasaurus, dinosaur in law.
Yeah.
That's gonna be next on CW.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Dinosaurs Outlaw. Yes, please.
Jesus Christ. So I give this match an A+, like legit.
Yeah.
All the spots were dead on. It made
Ricky
all
Starks'
three of those
spear?
guys look like fucking superstars. It built up this right here is one of those matches that had a lackluster build in like the first week
Yeah.
of the build, but every week after that it's been like steamrolling. I look for Ricky Starks and Power Hot. Wait. I'm not gonna do. We'll do predictions later. We'll do predictions later.
We'll do predictions later.
Yeah.
Later.
Do you have the predictions form ready for us, Mr. Chemical Julian?
I'm working on it.
Oh,
I had to wait on the results from tonight.
Oh yeah. Plus, you gotta wait for Thursday. You gotta wait for Friday's
Yeah.
Rampage too. so
Rampage.
damn it!
So
All right,
we
we'll do predictions Saturday.
Ah,
We gotta do them on Saturday, Shane, because Sunday is a damn show.
yeah, the freaking pigs. I'm having such a hard time, which is the 5 big ones.
So I give it an A+. The whole segment was great. The guys running in at the end, the big meaty man slapping me at the end, the standoff between all three guys. Yeah.
I also
Great.
love. Sorry to cut you off. I also love that Swerve was the one that got the win.
I did too. I was very happy.
Yeah, he's so incredible, and I'm
He
so
really is.
happy that he's here in AEW and he is able to be himself. It's wonderful
Yeah.
to see.
Hey, you know what? Swerve did something really smart in this match. And that is when Ricky Starks had grabbed him from behind and he took his leg and whipped it around and used his leg to knock his arm off.
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember that.
And I was like, never seen that before. I like that shit.
It's somewhat similar to what I saw Ace Austin do against Alex Zane over whenever that was. I saw that clip on YouTube that was going around. That was just incredible. I really want to watch that whole match. I don't even know what show that was from. But he had done a similar like back leg type of takedown into a Hurricane Rana, whatever it was.
Oh,
It was
wow.
just really incredible.
Like this match was stellar, man. This was one of those best of the Super J type of matches for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mhm.
No kidding.
So like shout out to the best of the Super J's. Like, man, it was phenomenal. And I'm like talking about AJ Styles.
Phenomenal.
But yeah. So we go to a backstage segment with the Hardys. So the Hardys are facing the Young Bucks Sunday night.
Yeah.
And they start calling themselves the Delete. Did you guys realize that when Matt was doing the Delete, he almost slapped Jeff in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, he always did it.
That was funny as hell. But I'm not really interested in this Bucks versus Hardys match anymore. I seen it at House of Glory.
Yeah,
I seen it at Ring of Honor. Do I really care to see it in AEW now?
it's filler.
It's that.
They kind of waited a little bit
I'm
longer.
gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna get heat on Twitter. So fuck it, you can at me on Twitter if you want.
Yeah.
But this needs to be a pre-show match.
No, not at all. If it was a pre-show match, it would not make me want to buy the pay-per-view.
You wouldn't want to do the buy-in. I mean, you wouldn't want to see Hookhausen on the main show.
I would not tune in.
Jade Cargill and Anna Jay on the main show.
I wouldn't
Aren't they
tune into
already
the
on the main show?
If
thought they were
if the
on the
Hardys
line.
was any indicator of what the rest of the show is going to be like, which is why I'm so glad that they've been doing these House of Black matches in the pre-show, because it starts off literally like on fire, and you're like, oh shit, I got to watch the rest of this, because if this is any indicator of what the show is going to be like, I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this.
Yep.
Exactly.
Unlike other promotions which give you a throwaway match. Hey, you know, the closest thing WWE did to this, and they did it totally by accident, by the way, I'm not going to give them any credit for doing it on purpose, is back in the WLC match. They were like, let's just put the WLC match on a pre-show, because, you know, it's going to be a throwaway, it's going to be a toss away, and nobody
Right.
care. That shit was freaking fire.
It
They
was.
were like,
Mhm.
oh my God, maybe
People are actually
put that in
loving
the
it.
wrong spot.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, well, shit, let's go buy the rest of the show because this might be interesting. But AEW does it on purpose on a regular basis. And
Yeah.
so do I want to say, yeah, that's right. It's a 3MB shout out, man. 3MB. That's why they need to be back on the show. But yeah, Hardy's versus, you know, the Elite, you know, yeah.
They should have just waited longer till
Yeah.
All Out and building it a little bit more. That's my opinion.
Because I
I'm
know
just-
somebody's sitting there watching the half hours and they're like, oh man, the buy-in's not getting that many views. Well,
So
then don't
this
put
is the
Hardy's versus
problem.
Young Bucks on there.
The problem here, to address what Shane just said about this should have been dragged out a little bit more to another pay-per-view, is that they've been planning this match. If you were watching Being the Elite. And I don't watch it every week, but I know that they use Being the Elite to further storylines and start storylines, really.
Exactly.
I kind of wish they didn't do that, but
Yeah.
you know, it's something that they've just become so accustomed to. So I don't know if Being the Elite's views have gone up since AEW started. Like, I don't know anything about that stuff, but going back at least a month, Bucks and Hardys were doing these types of planting the seeds for this match to happen on Being the Elite.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but you know what though? Drew,
They've
it's like
been doing
you
it for
said,
about a month and a half, 2 months.
but Drew, it's like you said, like over the course of a week, everybody has so much wrestling that they watch.
mhm.
I
Myself
mean,
included.
some people watch Dark Elevation, some people don't. I mean, I'm one of those people that watches the big shows. I don't watch Being the Elite. It's like when Arrow and Smallville were on CW, and there would be some things that happen, and your friends would be like, well, if you're watching CW, the CW seed, you would like, who watches the CW seed? I ain't got time for that shit.
I literally just found out what the CWC was like fucking 3 weeks ago.
I didn't
Okay.
even know what it is.
I was like, it just popped up on my TV. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and so when there's these like little online in between media related, you know, I mean, yeah, it's wrestling. We can connect the dots. You can watch wrestling and do your calculus homework. at the
What
same
is
time.
wrestling? Really?
But I mean, you know, as far as continuity goes, for the casual observer or for the, I'll say actually for the average observer, there's some gaps in there where you're just kind of like, whatever.
I've never seen Hardys and Bucks before, so I didn't see them in Ring of Honor. I didn't see wherever else they had wrestled, because I was mainly, up until 2016, I was mainly just a WWE guy. And then I kind of branched out a little bit more, but I never was watching a promotion full time until AEW started.
Right.
So you know, all of these people on AEW, when I first started watching AEW, and I actually covered AEW for Cage Side Seats for like the first month almost that they were.
Oh, wow.
I think that first October that they had started on TV, and before I started covering WWE there for a little while, and it was, for me, it was like so foreign because I didn't know almost any of these people on the show. So I got started really enjoying it, and you know, for a time it was my promotion of choice. It's kind of become my promotion of choice again. Obviously, it couldn't be my promotion of choice while I was covering WWE at Cage Side, because I had to watch all the Raw, SmackDown pay-per-views, all that stuff. So only now I've kind of just gone, you know what? I'm not going to be watching Raw and SmackDown as much. I actually watched Dark Elevation this week for the first time since the first episode of Dark Elevation, just because I didn't watch Raw. I haven't really watched Raw or SmackDown that much in the past month, really since WrestleMania. So yeah, so I'm interested in seeing the Bucks and the Hardys for the first time for me, and I'm sure there may be other people like me too who never saw the Ring of Honor match or the other matches between the two, and I'm excited for it. So sorry, Bad Blood, but I don't agree with the it being on the pre-show.
Hey, it's always due to somebody.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I don't see the. What am I trying to say here? The excitement. I'm down for the excitement. There are some matches that should be on the pre-show. Some matches that shouldn't be on the pre-show.
Some matches shouldn't even be on the card at all. Like the
Shane.
Anarchy Arena match.
Yeah, that should be a pre-show match.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna have that because we have the BBC. I mean the Blackpool Combat Club.
Hey now.
Sorry, Renee Paquette.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock, so you know.
It's 9:07. We can say what the hell we want now.
Yeah, but
already the next day for me. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's already fucking midnight for this guy.
Yeah.
But Scorpio Sky is out there, and he's out there with your boy Dan Lambert, Dangerous Dan.
Dangerous Dan.
And yeah, Dangerous Dan. That's what he calls himself, Dangerous Dan. Dangerous Dan Lambert, Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky. Sky says he's going to debut a new TNT Championship belt on Friday.
Cannot wait for that.
Yes.
I love the fact that this mixed tag team match is going to happen. Excuse me, it's going to happen. But thank God it ain't going to happen on the fucking pay-per-view.
There's only too many matches the way it is. It doesn't.
I'm so tired. Well, hey, you know what? If WWE can have a 4-hour pay-per-view every fucking month, AEW is allowed to have one every 4 quarters.
Hey, WWE's not allowed to have one either, but they do it anyway.
Dude, WWE pay-per-views are as long as Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just an extra hour, and with other matches that you've already seen.
With Raw chat or whatever. Raw talk out.
I think Backlash was pretty short though. That was about Raw time. I don't think it went over 3 hours.
It was
Backlash was real fast. Like it was over, and I was like, I looked at because I'm looking at the stream, and I'm like, we've only been on for 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't even like roughly freaking 3 hour show.
Thank God, because it wasn't that great anyway. So
the pre-show had nothing on it. So
that show was the shits. Thunder Rosa came out, did an interview with Tony Schiavone. She cut a promo on Serena Deeb, and I gotta say, this was probably the best promo that she cut since being champion.
So when did Thunder Rosa lose the belt, and when did she get it back?
Yeah,
not here.
Hocus pocus.
Rio de Janeiro.
Edge
it happened in Rio de Janeiro.
You know, Edge and Thunder Rosa could be best friends, and then Edge must have found it in his backstage area and be like, "Oh, the AEW Women's Championship belt. I better go return this to Thunder Rosa. Here you go, Thunder Rosa. I just found it laying in the middle of nowhere. You should probably keep that safe."
It was the belt. It was an island of relevance. That's right.
Island irrelevance.
No, it's the mountain of omnipotence.
Yeah, omnipotence. There it is.
Yeah.
So speaking of omnipotence, tonight we have the semifinals of the women's tournament for the Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament.
Can I just before we move on? I just want to address really quickly. The Thunder Rosa promo was good. I really enjoyed it. I do agree with Julian. I think it was like her best promo. I think as champion.
Yeah.
Maybe. But the thing that disappoints me. And I know so many other podcasts rail about the women's division, and all this stuff, and I
Some of them do have a
rightfully
point
so.
about it. Yep.
They rail on it rightfully so.
Yeah.
But man, can we get a couple more women's segments in the ring? Do they have to all be
I
on
would
stage?
actually enjoy that.
I agree. But going
not
on,
like not the one that gave Serena Deeb last week.
Which sucked.
That was horrible.
It was
I
awful.
love Serena Deeb. I think she's
Sorry,
one of the
Serena.
very, very best women's wrestlers in the entire world. But that segment was the shits.
Yeah,
I felt like it was rushed.
the material behind the promo, like the material of the promo this week, was very good. But
Yeah.
The deliverance.
yes, last week's was bad, and
Yeah.
it's good that they took it to the ring and had other things involved. But
It
it's
just seemed like people were
one
out of
time
place.
every 2 months.
Yeah, people are out of place.
You know what it is? It's because Kenny Omega is just now back booking the women's matches and segments. So now they're starting to get better. But speaking
Oh,
of
he's
getting
back
better,
booking the division again?
he's been back for about a month and a half. But
Oh, I didn't even know that.
speaking of getting better, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Tony Storm.
Man, a lot of people are very upset about this match.
I don't know, man. I mean,
A
they're
lot of
two of
people
my
are very
favorite
upset.
wrestlers. Two of my favorites because I got to see my girl Jamie Hayter come out. But
Which I thought
I
was
don't
going to be a
know.
heel turn.
I don't know. I mean, like
it didn't go the way that I personally
it
thought it
didn't.
should go.
I didn't feel it.
Yeah, I didn't feel that. So we had an entire discussion last week about the purpose of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Who it should elevate, why it should elevate them, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get new talent out there, if you're trying to get new faces, expose new people, whatever. And what do? Britt Baker, a pillar of AEW.
Who has
Tony
most
Storm.
wins about the junk.
Oh, they only brought her. They only brought her from WWE so they could elevate. Yeah, you're not going to please everybody. So what do?
Yeah.
So I mean, promote your homegrown talent. I can respect that. Would we have liked to have seen Tony Storm put to use in this, to coin a phrase? Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know
what
my
is she
feelings on
going
this
here?
whole thing.
I
Really
also
bad,
think
but-
that it doesn't help that she just debuted right before this tournament.
Yeah.
So, if she was in the company,
She
for
debuted a little
more,
bit too soon for the
Like-
tournament.
Like,
Yeah.
if it would have been me booking this, she would have been the Joker.
Correct.
Like, I would have been like, let's save her until like a big show so we can reveal. I mean, Tony Khan's like all about the shock and awe. It's all about like, hey, let's shock me. You know, I love it. I love that Tony wants to get out there. I love that he's like, yo, let's just make this a big thing right from the gate. But there are some surprises that need to be. They need to be spaced out.
Yeah.
So last week when they debuted the Joker, it was done. How can I put this?
I was surprised about
Tony-
Bucky.
Tony Khan was being a little too smart for his own good. Whereas it's like, hey, there's a story here, and it's kind of a little known, like an obscure story, but it's gonna come full circle. So I'm gonna make this person the Joker, but not that many people cared about the inside story part of it. It was
Right.
like, oh, look who it is, her ex-tag team partner. Okay. But when they were a tag team, did we really care about them all that much? Not really, but is it a surprise? Yeah. But okay, surprise factor, a B. Everything else, whatever. Now you bring in Tony Storm, or if you brought in they were going to sit on Ruby Soho this long, but if you brought in Ruby Soho, it would have been like, oh man, look at the Joker, So
Yep.
that would have been the
I agree.
surprise factor.
yeah,
I
both
just
honestly,
it was. Go ahead.
both Jokers last week disappointed me.
Oh,
It was
see, I
not
was the
like-
same
Wow, I was
way.
the only one that was actually excited. Damn.
Uh,
I think the
I was the
Johnny
same way.
Elite Johnny Elite disappointed you because they said Johnny Elite, and you're like, it's Gargano. No,
I
it's
actually,
not.
did, I actually did think.
I
It was
did. I was like,
Gargano
Gargano. No. Johnny.
You
The
see
thing is,
John
like,
in there,
Tony.
you know.
People forget
You know what that
Johnny
did to me?
Gargano-
You know what that did to me? They made me sit back and think about that time that Tony Khan posted, we have a legendary future first ballot Hall of Famer joining AEW. This guy's done it all. He's amazing. He's
You know, it was
Christian.
amazing.
I was
Hey
like,
man, Christian is very
what the
underrated.
fuck?
He gets overlooked at from Edge very much.
No, don't get me
Hey,
wrong.
man,
Christian's great. Christian's great, but all those accolades they throw to him right there, come on, bro. That was like they're gonna debut Bruno Sammartino or some shit, you know.
Dude, they want to put Bruno Sammartino in AEW. Shit.
So everything he said about Christian probably is true. It's just he could have been talking about somebody else. That's the person you hope he was talking about.
Because you obviously you didn't think, oh shit, he's talking about Christian. You didn't think that. Hell, Rob Van Dam would have been a better fucking, you know. I'm just saying. Yeah. Who's he looking for?
Dude.
His peeps. I don't know his peeps.
I just found a very funny tweet that said, if you don't like Britt Baker, I just know you have fucked up teeth.
Wow. Shout out to Britt
Damn.
Baker, huh?
Hey,
Shout out to
some of that
Stephanie
might be true
Chase.
though. It's like, man,
Shout
I
out
wish
to
I
Stephanie
had
Chase,
like Britt Baker.
man. Drew knows what I mean. Stephanie Chase, Miss Dynamite. Shout out to her. She flew all the way over from fucking Ireland, England, wherever the fuck she lives, to go to fucking Vegas, man.
Damn,
Shout out to her.
that's a long way.
Hey,
That's a
where's
long
Paul White?
flight.
Yeah, where is that old whale?
He's on Dark Elevation, everybody.
Hold on, let me check my account real quick. Hold on. Oh, I have no fucks to give in that account. Sorry.
No BS.
Yeah, I have no fucks to give in that account. I apologize.
Oh well.
We still don't know why the Gun Club turned on him.
Yeah, we still don't know why.
That was over a year ago now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know why the Gun Club turned on him, and we definitely don't know why Max Caster is calling Billy Gunn daddy.
Well, I kind of know, but you know that's.
Or do we?
It's kind of. I mean, you know, they're. Look, I don't know if Max Caster is gay, but boy, does he all
Well,
the
why did he
MJF
say
stuff.
it so seductively? Daddy.
He does. He simps for MJF, bro.
If he isn't gay, he's doing that thing where he knows that gay men think he's attractive and want him to be gay.
Right.
And so he's doing that. I forgot the name of it is escaping me right now, but it's this thing where, like, you know, they do these suggestive things, but they're not actually gay. They're just doing it for the crowd, you know?
Yeah. For the crowd's reaction, per se.
And it's working because
It
I
really
think
is.
it's hilarious.
I love it. The ass claim is great.
I would tell you, I fucking love Max Caster. Max Caster is fucking A1 in my book. The guy is hilarious.
He's hilarious.
The guy's
Now I
funny
can
on the
finally
mic. The
use
guy's
the
a great
scissor
worker.
emoji.
The guy's always talking about scissoring. Yeah. The fact that Billy Gunn is on top of it, bro. Billy Gunn's like, he shoves his son out of the way and he's like, come
He
here,
really
son.
did shove his
Yeah,
son
that
out
was
of
so
the way.
great.
He was like, no, listen, son, the
Papa, what are you going
Caster.
to do? He's like, shut up. Come here, son.
Come here, son.
Oh, man. Max Caster, you funny ass dude. Speaking of funny ass dudes, let's go to this main event because, wow, that was...
Ooh.
That was stiffer than a man using a whole bottle of Blue Chew. I'm telling you, that was the most pulsating match I've ever seen.
Stiffer than him.
It was all rock hard.
Yeah.
After the Owen Hart match that we got last night from Kyle O'Reilly or last week, I was like, man, I'm really looking forward to him and Samoa Joe. And this did not disappoint in any way, shape, or form. You want to talk about two guys beating the hell out of each other. Given the size difference, Kyle O'Reilly did more than hold his own in this match. I mean, he came at Joe full force. And from bell to bell, man, it's matches like this that you expect in this tournament because it was high intensity. It shows a passion for the sport. It was technical. It got the crowd involved. It was two guys beating the hell out of each other, but it wasn't like grotesquely violent. Nobody was bleeding or anything. But man, they beat each other to exhaustion, to a definitive winner, no shenanigans, and it was
Nice.
just great. Like, this is a
Yeah, I'm so
wrestling
happy.
match that you love to see.
Mhm.
Like, you turn on the TV, you're like, I want to watch wrestling, and this is what you want to have on your screen.
Yeah.
This
almost-
match to me was like a 1989 Ring of Honor, like fucking, like a 1999 Ring of Honor, like pure wrestling match.
Yeah.
This was so savage. Like I mean, we talk about Minoru Suzuki versus Brian Danielson. We talk about Minoru Suzuki versus John Moxley. We talk about John Moxley versus Eddie Kingston versus Brian Danielson. This match, I mean, if you didn't think Kyle O'Reilly was a fucking superstar, you are sadly
Dude, what I love about these matches is, for a big man, Joe is so flexible and nimble and quick.
Right.
Mhm.
I
It's
mean,
amazing.
he just goes out there, and it's like, hey Joe, we need you to. We're gonna have you win the match, but we need you to elevate your opponent during the course of the match. And he goes, done. And man, and he did it in spades. It was just great. And Kyle O'Reilly worked his ass off, man. Last weekend, this week, his match last week was freaking match of the month, if not match of the year. And he just came in here and he did it again this week. It was great.
Yeah, and I'm a little. I really thought that they were going to do. It doesn't make sense, obviously, but I thought that they were going to do Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly.
So
that'd be a great match.
yeah,
I kind of already predicted that it was going to be Adam Cole versus Samoa Joe. So
Yeah, we already knew that was coming.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, because for the story that they're telling with the Elite, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, this match was really hard hitting, really, really great, and to see the chest be as purple as Edge's colors on Monday, it was a really, really great thing to see. And Joe is having, I think, legitimately the time of his life right now. This is a
Yeah,
Joe
wrestle.
that, this is, like I said, I was primarily a WWE guy, so I never saw anything of Samoa Joe pre-WWE, and this ain't what Samoa Joe was like in WWE. So this is like seeing him revitalized, almost seeing him as if he was never in WWE. So
Right.
I'm really happy that he's here, and I would like for him to win, but I can kind of see what's going on there. So, Julian, I also thought we were going to get an interference tonight, or some sort of shenanigans at the end with the Jay Lethal gang, whatever they're calling themselves.
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised as well to see a clean finish.
Very good.
So yeah.
Hey, Drew,
I'm loving the fact that there's no shenanigans in any of this shit.
Almost a little bit.
Like
too
there hasn't been
quick.
any shenanigans at all. All of these tournament matches, even Britt Baker winning her match tonight, she won it, and it really wasn't any shenanigans. I mean, the fact that she told her, "I don't need your help," and then she got up on the apron. The referee saw her on the apron, but didn't go over to her, and then she got knocked off the apron. And then obviously the roll of a doom, but
they did
play
it off like Britt didn't want her to be there, and then it just
exactly.
and
as a wrestler, I saw the spot, but as a fan, I was like, wow, she doesn't want my girl Jamie Hayter out there. She's gonna. Even Shane was like, is she gonna lose?
Like at first, I thought,
see it.
I thought Britt Baker was gonna lose, and then it's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, like these matches, but like this main event match was stiff. It was hard hitting. It was an elevating match. Like you said, Julian, the last couple of weeks,
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly has fucking shown up and shown out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no more of that cool Kyle lumberjack wearing shit he did at NXT.
Correct.
Like,
Oh my god.
like this Kyle O'Reilly is Red Dragon. This Kyle O'Reilly is a star.
Red Dragon. Kyle O'Reilly gets to win, but Bobby Fish always gets to lose. Like, why is that? Hate
I
it.
don't know, man. I don't know, but it was a good match. All in all, this was a very good go home show.
Yeah, much needed.
For sure.
Much needed,
This-
because I
this
really
right
wasn't
here-
a fan of the last couple of Dynamites.
Yeah, I gotta say the same thing. But I'm really worried about Rampage. I mean, I know Rampage. This week on Rampage, we have, let's see. Oh, well, we forgot about Red Velvet backstage, talking
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
And then Ruby Soho walks up and she's like, "Hey, I got something for you." Who cares?
See, that's
I don't have to wait till
another
he's
thing
champion.
too. That's another thing too. It's like the women are always on stage, and then like all of the tournament matches, not the matches themselves, but the people involved in the matches, like Tony Storm and Britt Baker or Jimmy Hayter or whatever, they're all just standing around backstage with Tony, and like nothing happens. It's like, okay, this is so generic and repetitive every
You
week.
know, the best thing that happened tonight, that didn't happen tonight, was the fact that I didn't have to see Jay Cargo go, "Tony, cut the shit." Like, I'm so fed. I'm so tired of that shit. I am so fucking tired of that, dude. Tony, cut the shit.
Friday you will though. Friday you will.
So this Friday we have your boy Matt Seidel, friend of the channel, Matt Seidel, the only person to
Miss
ever come on
Seidel?
this channel and change the goddamn rules of a game. Matt Seidel versus Brian Danielson, with special guest commentator, of course, your boy William Regal. So you can expect another BCC.
This is
Shout
my
out to
kind of
the
podcast.
We're talking about the BBC here,
BBC,
not the British Broadcasting.
not
channel.
that one.
No, it's
yeah.
after hours, so we can see whatever. We can watch.
It's Roundtable After Dark. See how my voice gets all sexy when we start talking about Roundtable After Dark?
But what about feeding the ducks?
Oh, we'll feed the ducks. All right. We definitely will feed those ducks. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, so we got the new TNT Championship. The first one having been smashed to pieces. Actually, that's like the third belt that's been smashed to pieces. Because remember,
Yeah.
the late great Brody Lee smashed the first belt.
Yes,
The
right.
second belt was smashed by, I believe, who smashed the second belt? No,
Was
it's only
it
been two
Miro?
belts that have been smashed. No, Miro just smashed it. Oh yeah, Miro, because he busted Cody Rhodes open with it,
Yeah, and then
and then
got a white,
now this one.
pretty green one.
Yeah, that pretty green. and
That
white
was
one.
beautiful. I
Uh-huh.
love that
That was.
title.
I love how they decorate the championship belt for the champion. Like everyone
Or
has
whatever
their
design
own-
they want to do. That's
exactly.
unique.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, it's got to be expensive as shit, but you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
it is
very.
what it is.
But it's a
Um,
different style to the belt. Is what I like about
So
it.
Friday is the final Rampage before Double or Nothing. We got the TNT Championship belt that's going to be presented to Scorpio Sky, a new TNT belt. So we're probably going to
A
have
new
some
one.
fucking weird shit on it. We have Ruby Soho facing Chris Statlander. And I got to say, man, you know Ruby Soho's jobbing out this match. I want to see Chris Statlander win this whole thing. Because I think like she's another one that's overlooked, and she got rid
Yeah.
of that stupid alien gimmick, and now, dude, Chris Statlander is the female Bruiser Brody right now. She is fucking smashing all that ass. Like she is everyone. She's just smashing everyone. She's the female Roman Reigns right now, minus the Usos.
And the two titles.
Yeah, it went out the two belts. We got the Young Bucks in action. Of course, the Young Bucks gonna be probably jobbing out some local Las Vegas team. Maybe it might be our boy, high flying sensation Steven Andrews. You never know. He's always there, and they're in Vegas, and Steve lives close to Vegas. So, but we're gonna have that. We're gonna have a bunch of other things. Of course, we're gonna have a stare down between Jade Cargill and Anna Jay,
Energy.
who are facing each other for the TNT Championship
MJ.
or the TBS
TBS
Championship on the show. So all in all, it's gonna be a really that's gonna be a really good hour of power, so to speak. That's why it's an hour of power.
Hour of power. I like that.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, NWA Power Hour. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for another exciting installment here at Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Friday night, like I said, we'll be joining us Sunday. Join us Sunday.
Sunday for the watch along.
Sunday.
I don't know. I mean, I won't be in my studio for the watch along, but you know, I will still take my little mobile computer here, my Surface tablet, and I will be with you guys live Sunday. Yeah. So Drew, thank you for joining us, man. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Tell the fans where they can check you out every day, because you're always doing something.
Yes, I am at Big Money Drew on Twitter, as you can see right there. I am also on Fightful Overbooked. I haven't been on Fightful Overbooked for a little bit, just because Joel just had a baby, so he's been doing. Joe Pearl been doing baby things, and I had COVID, so I was doing COVID things, and but we will be getting back together soon enough. And if I believe there will be, it hasn't been talked about yet, but if there is a watch along on the Fightful side for Double or Nothing, I will be on that as well. Well,
you're always welcome to join our watch along if you want. You know, your boys are trying to get on Fightful, man. Like, if you ever need a co-host, you know, look here, with your shiny ass little belt. Stop.
Let me address something, because I didn't get to really say anything about this. So, I totally understand. You know, I'm not going to come at you with all the head of the table shit and all that stuff.
Damn it.
Maybe you should check out Wicked Crazy Pinfalls tomorrow. But I actually agree with Champion's Advantage.
Thank you.
Throwback chose not to do a Champion's Advantage, and I respect his. That's how he wants his tournament to be run. That's how I respect it. You know, it's his thing. It's his baby. He paid for the thing. I didn't pay for it. So, I honor whatever he wants. So that's fine. So, however, I will not do a third match. So if we happen to tie, I am giving you Champion's Advantage.
And I will gladly take it. Hey, we were like dead on.
One way or another. You see that? You see that square right there?
It was empty.
A title is going in that square.
It's empty.
So, well, it's got a stupid marble heart there right now, but my marble heart will disappear, and a title is going in that square. A title. So,
well, you know what? Let me tell you this, Drew. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You are a valiant challenger, and
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure you'll be a valiant champion. I love the fact that you are all about the rules. FTR, ladies and gentlemen, follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
I never knew what FTR stands for until today.
Or just saying, fuck the rules. Who knows? I don't know.
You know.
I'm a heel. Fuck the rules. It is what it is.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, always, man. You know, there's always a seat.
Like I said in my promo, me and Drew were like dead on throughout the entire night of WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, head of the table, Big Money Drew. There's always a seat at the round table for you when you want to come through. So, Julian,
thank you very much.
Tell these amazing people where they can check us out every fucking day of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can check us out 3 times a week if you're in the Portland, Oregon area.
Portland.
You can catch us on Mondays at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 CenturyLink TV. You can also catch us on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. And finally, If you miss us on Monday, if you miss us on Tuesday, hell, if you want
Finally.
to watch us all 3 days, you can also catch us on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 11, CenturyLink TV, and Xfinity TV.
Man, they can catch us everywhere, man. You know what? If you're driving around town and you're like, yo, I like listening to these dudes, but I ain't trying to get a ticket for watching a video. Real simple. All you got to do is go to Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music. And for all you lovers out there, you can listen to us on iHeartRadio. iHeartRadio. That's right.
Wow.
And all the major podcast platforms out there, because we are every fucking where.
Everywhere.
People in Qatar, people in the Kingdom of Jordan, people in Bangladesh. Where the fuck is Bangladesh? But
Wait,
they're
what is it?
listening to us. They're out there listening. So keep listening, ladies and gentlemen. We love it.
From
And since
Bangladesh.
you guys are loving our product, you guys are loving our services, you guys are loving what we do here. You guys are hanging and banging like someone used to say when you go to the gym there, brother. Yeah. You like doing all that cool shit. We love that. We love the fact that you like to do that. We are so happy. And you know what makes us happy? You know what makes everyone happy? Everyone on this channel gets happy when it's time to feed the ducks.
Feed the ducks.
About time.
There it is.
Oh,
I was waiting for
yeah.
this.
So check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
You got your boy Big Money Drew. Your boy Chemical Julian right there.
My
The
post.
Twitch superstar, Mr. Shane Husky. And we are always here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, giving you the rock hard, throbbing, and pulsating action
Or
of professional wrestling. Shane's popping Blue Chew like there's no tomorrow. So if you want to go ahead and sponsor Shane's Bluetooth addiction, you can donate to BuySlam.net to help keep the website going. So we can keep giving you that rock hard information, that
And
throbbing and pulsating wide entertainment variety of pro wrestling and MMA content. Real simple, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to become Slamtastic, all you gotta do is go to www.slamchats.com.
Slamchats.
That is www.slamchats.com.
Slamchats.
Goldberg.
Venmo.
Yeah.
Zelle.
Oh, yeah. And for the nasty crew here at AEW's Dynamite Review, here on Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, I'm your brother franchise. And we'll see you guys when we see you.
Oranges.
Oh, yeah.